This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
My name is Desiree, and I'm a first-generation college student.
I'm Zach. I'm undecided in my major, and I'm a catcher.
This message was sent to you.
$500 down the toilet along with your performance. You are worthless.
Get the hell off the field before you lose me any more money, you sorry
This is wrong.
I'm more than a bet.
Stop harassing college athletes over a bet. Learn more at morethanabet.org.
Add dry eye relief to your routine with Refresh Optive Mega 3, a lubricating eye drop with a moisture-rich, preservative-free formula, enhanced with inactive ingredients like flaxseed oil and antioxidants. This formula supports all 3 tear film layers and provides advanced hydration to instantly moisturize and soothe dry eyes. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed, so you can make it part of your wellness routine. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop section at all major retailers. FSA and HSA eligible.
This season, let your shoes do the talking. Designer Shoe Warehouse is packed with fresh styles that speak to your whole vibe without saying a word. From cool sneakers that look good with everything, to easy sandals you'll want to wear on repeat, DSW has you covered. Find a shoe for every you from the brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, New Balance, and more. Head to your DSW store or visit DSW.com today.
Morning Show. Marnie Glarnar, Johnny Bones,
Marnie, John,
Cast
Marnie.
of Thousands. Zacho's here. It's all happening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back together again. The whole family's here, just like we were in Duluth.
Man, that was fun.
That was fun. We had fun, Marnes.
That was fun.
We played a little gambling.
Yeah, that part wasn't so fun. The rest of it was fun. The hanging out, the dinner, the hanging out.
Sure.
That was a trip for me. I was in Fargo on Wednesday and stayed overnight. Did an event there.
Got to hang out with KOC there. I saw that.
Did, and all he wanted to talk about was the initials game.
I knew I liked him. Yeah.
He loves it.
Yep. He's a smart dude.
Then I drove to Duluth. That Fargo to Duluth drive. Have you guys ever done that?
No.
I don't know
Is it a
why
straight shot?
You don't often have the reason to have to drive from Fargo to Duluth. I mean, it's a. I guess you can make it a straight shot if you plow through some fields and stuff. But you know how like here to Fargo is 94. Just put it in cruise, and this is through a ton of lake towns and trees and windy roads, and you can gain a half hour in time if you're on I-94 and you're doing like Fargo to the Twin Cities. But Fargo to Duluth ain't no time gaining. You're going to be behind a tractor here and there. And
how long is that drive?
It was 4:10.
No kidding?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I left this golf course in Fargo. Great event. Helped benefiting the Edith Sanford Breast Center. Part of the Roger Maris All-Star Week, raising funds for the Roger Maris Cancer Center in Fargo. It was awesome. I left the golf course at 1 thinking, I'm going to be in Duluth by like 4. And then I put it in my map. I'm like, what? I hadn't even looked. It was 4:10. But some of the most scenic and beautiful summertime lake countryside. I mean, I was just trying to soak it in.
Good time to go to make that drive for sure.
Yes, and listening to Amy Poehler's new podcast, she had a bunch of good guests on, so I was just like, "Yep, all right, next episode." And shout out Lexus of Wyzetta because they let me take this beautiful Lexus TX. Okay, my car is a 2014. Do you know how much technology has happened since 2014 in my car with 220,000 miles? And to be able to take a car that you can like talk to and it talks back to you and it reads your text messages. And I mean, the drive when you have a nice car makes a road trip incredibly better. So Charlie Swanson, Lexus of Wayzata, thank you so much.
Sometimes my car is the only thing that talks to me.
Oh, no.
He's right.
Yeah, that's because nobody likes you.
That's my point.
No, I know. I was just reiterating it.
Yeah. You did well.
Thank you.
I have to talk to my car about you on the way home.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I'm sure you do.
He's heard it all. Yeah. He knows.
A Minnesotan won Grandma's.
Yeah, Zach went to high school with that dude.
Oh, Bears. Yeah, he was a
Bears.
year older than me, but yeah.
Has it not been like Kenyan men? The guy you had on when I was walking to the show, so it would have been before 6:45 a.m., was talking about like this group of Kenyan men, and between the four of them, they'd won like the last 10.
They were, there was, Joel came back in the final, like, a couple of miles and passed them and just crushed. So it was really
That's
cool.
Incredible.
Since 2009, I believe, yeah.
Joel Reichow, he won the half marathon a couple of years ago, and that was really cool to see because obviously the whole White Bear Pride thing. And then, yeah, today, I mean, it was unbelievable. He just crushed everybody. So good for him.
Fantastic. And Dov finished?
Dead last.
I think dead last.
Oh, Dov finished.
Dead last.
Dead last.
They
But
were cleaning up the course.
They give you 7 hours. Why not use them all?
I think he finished in 5. Under 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's cooking, man. Good for him. Good for him, man.
Yeah.
Good for him. He's cooking with
How many
gas.
times has he run that one?
He would have gotten by faster, but he stopped 3 times to play pull tabs.
I think 2 or 3. I think he's run it 2 or 3 times.
Has he ever run it in Insane Clown Posse makeup?
No, but I bet he would. He'd wear a
Not
Insane
yet.
Clown Posse t-shirt, I bet. What a trash band.
They'd let those things flop around.
Your mic's on.
I'm going to have to talk to my car about Dov's running a tire.
God,
See what
your
he
car
thinks.
hates you.
Yeah, your car.
He's bored.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just think he tunes me out. Because he doesn't respond
Just
to
like the Twin
basic
Cities.
like basic questions.
What? Like what?
Like, what should we do the rest of the day?
And then,
I'm
he
like, you're
starts,
not even
and then he
listening.
starts veering off the road.
Yeah, he's not even listening.
Yeah, you own the only car that actively tries to drive outside the lines.
Yeah.
Do you guys want some news, or am I just wasting my time?
man. What are we doing? Quiz time. Let's do.
Oh, don't worry, I got a quiz coming up, bitch.
Okay, cool.
All right, good. Sorry, I didn't mean to get aggressive, but I'm working
Yeah,
hard here.
don't be regressive.
My favorite insurance.
KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Zach, you got that right, brother. St. Paul Saints are home to begin a 6-game series against Louisville, the Bats, at CHS Field tonight. First pitch, 7:07. Pearson Ohl starts for St. Paul
How do
tonight.
you spell that?
OHL.
OHL. Just called up from Wichita.
Yeah.
Just promoted.
I got the audio of it.
Sauce, you be that guy.
Hello, this is Pearson. Oh.
Hey, Pearson. It's,
Hey, man.
It's the Twins guy.
Like Danny DeVito?
Nope. Nope, different one.
Oh. What do you want?
How do you spell your first name?
Me?
Yeah.
J-R-U-E. You still there?
Yeah. You know what?
What are you wearing?
We changed our mind.
What are you wearing?
We're not calling you up.
Hey, what are you wearing?
What am I wearing?
Yeah.
Thong panties.
That's how you make a business call?
It's very hot in here.
Oh.
They don't allow us to have air conditioning.
Okay.
Derek's a real angry person. Derek Shower.
Thong panties?
Yeah, he makes me wear thong panties.
Why are you wearing and why do you call him by his full name?
Are you 90 or something?
Are you from 1985?
Sorry, I was on the phone, just being quiet, trying to listen on the conversation.
Who are all these people? What is
Hey,
the party
Max.
line? What is the Little House on the Prairie?
Yeah. What?
Is
They had a
Mrs.
phone?
Nelson? No, Mrs. Olson listening as well? Listen, what is this, Pearson?
Yeah.
Grab your nut rolls and get up here. We're going to play some baseball tonight. You're
All right.
starting.
I'll bring you
7:07 is the first pitch.
All right, can't wait.
We're playing the Louisville Bats.
Cool.
Will you bring me some new panties? These are filthy.
Oh my God. Hang up.
You just told me to hang up. You know what? Never mind. Stay in Wichita, bitch.
All right. Enjoy your greasy panties.
Oh, how'd you know they were greasy? Can you hear the grease on the phone?
Yeah.
A former Twin Cities man is dead.
Oh, sorry. That poor guy.
Why'd you laugh?
No, it's the way you said it.
Don't laugh at death.
You laugh at dead animals.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah, it's not a human.
They got what they deserved.
Wow. All right.
A former Twin Cities man is dead after falling during a climb on a mountain in Peru. The bodies of Edson Vandera and 2 others were discovered on the Artisandru mountain. The 3 men had been missing since May 29th. And after an extensive search and rescue was called off 10 days later, reportedly they found the body. Was making the climb as part of a training toward receiving full certification as a high mountain guide. He was a photographer for National Geographic and was the focus of the History Channel's Andre Extremo TV series in 2022. So a very famous climber. Literally died doing what he loved.
Man. You know, whether it's something like this or the fictionalized version, like of Castaway, I wonder how you mentally get past, like, after about a week. What if you start asking, have they called off the search?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Even if you're completely healthy, but your supplies are low and you're starting to figure out, how am I going to survive for more than another week or two?
Yeah.
And you realize, in this case, what did they call it off? After 10 days?
10 days.
10 days.
Yep.
So they've been gone about a month, but after 10 days, they're like, we ain't finding these guys.
Yep.
So let's say they lived longer than that. These guys are pretty smart. They probably stopped looking.
Yeah.
We are screwed.
Yep. It's over.
It's when you start losing weight and spearing fish and dreaming about that lady in your watch.
Yep, and doing dental work with
wacky.
a figure skate.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, don't tell me.
How quickly, if Hawk was lost, how quickly would he start hammering himself?
If he was lost or on an island?
Lost?
Yeah,
like
just-
my Google map turned off?
He might go for a walk at Rogers and start going at it.
Yeah.
But you're talking about like if he
driving from
survives
Fargo
a
to
plane
Duluth?
crash,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like Chuck does in Castaway.
I'd probably wait until after impact.
So let's say you're on the island, it's just you, and you look around and go, God, I got to survive here for a while.
I mean,
how quickly do you start
It
hammering
literally
yourself?
is the perfect storm because I know nobody's watching
Yeah.
but those turtles over there, and they kind of look like they're liking it.
My guess is Chris wants 2 volleyballs, one with eyes wide open and one with eyes shut. And just once in a while, be like, you're not watching this.
Yeah.
Wilson!
Shut your eyes, Wilson.
It's almost over, Wilson!
Look away. Look away. Oh, God. Wilson just hated that.
Yeah.
Oh, Wilson,
Wilson
look.
threw himself off that boat.
Wilson had some little tennis balls.
Oh, what? What? Oh, God.
Wilson! Wilson! Get out! Wilson,
It's 15 minutes into being stranded.
Wilson!
Look at me! Hey, Hawk, we could see you. We're just right over here. You're stranded in Lake Minnetonka. We see you. Oh, all right.
There's a
I'll go
rescue
home.
boat here.
Yeah.
Wilson, don't say a word.
Yeah.
Why are you strangling that tennis ball? He's not going to tell any of our secrets.
Yeah. Leave that here.
And scene.
Greatest love of my life. Wilson, the tennis ball. Wait a minute. What is he again?
The volleyball.
Whatever the hell he is.
This ball.
Marnie, you have no comment at all. The hell?
That's correct.
That is correct.
The death toll after a boat capsized on Lake Tahoe is up to 8 people. The body of the last remaining person is recovered on Monday. Did you guys see that storm flow
No.
in? My gosh, man. It's unbelievable. It
nuts.
looks like a hurricane on Lake Tahoe.
I think didn't they say it was hurricane strength winds
Was it
or
really?
something
Yeah.
like that? I think I saw a headline this morning that said that.
Is that why the
boat capsized?
Yeah, a sudden and powerful thunderstorm out of nowhere blew onto Lake Tahoe and capsized a lot of boats. It literally looks like Lake Tahoe's being hit by a.
So I'm not trying to diminish the 8 that died, but so no one else died in the storm except for the people that had the boat
I believe
capsized.
that's correct. Yeah, I believe that's correct. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Man.
The out of nowhere
Yeah.
is a
The
little
freaky thing.
Yeah.
I agree. Yep.
Like it was sunny skies and all was well, and then
Yeah. And you're on
Kaboom.
Lake Tahoe. It's not like you're on Superior, you know? It's like they get you goomy and stuff. I mean, Wilson!
No. We moved on.
Wait, Johnny Wilson. A Jersey. Wilson.
That was a little more whimsical that time.
I'm sick of it.
Oh, Wilson.
Wilson, we need to talk. I found a coconut. A Jersey Shore swimmer is recovering in the hospital after being stabbed in the leg by a needlefish. It happened over the weekend on Long Beach Island. Authorities initially thought the swimmer had been bitten by a shark, but later said he'd been stabbed by an Atlantic needlefish, which has long, sharp teeth. They're not big or aggressive, we're told, but they are fast, and they do jump out of the water, and they do stab a bitch.
Oh, these things are terrifying.
yeah, real long and skinny.
Yeah, the worst kind.
But their mouth or whatever does look just like a giant needle.
Hey,
Looks like a needle nose pliers.
It does.
I am as God made me.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Why do people go in the ocean?
You should not.
What a
It's
stupid
scary
decision.
What?
Another shark bite's being reported on South Carolina's Hilton Head Island. My favorite hotel.
Oh. You need a meeting.
What do you mean Paris isn't here?
Hi, yeah, front desk. Waiting on.
You need to take a walk. You are too.
Hello, sir.
2 hours ago, you said you liked granny T words.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
I said I was taking little Louie, only Steve,
Yep.
out to get fed because you guys left him at the altar or whatever.
The altar?
Whatever it is.
What?
You went on vacation, just left him with me, which was a mistake because you know he's going to have tattoos and herpes.
Wow.
My
Where are you taking?
I just told you, you don't listen. Wilson!
Will somebody get Louie from the altar, please?
Don't let Auntie Hockey watch him.
Auntie,
Well, you know.
just because I'm wearing a dress doesn't mean I'm a lady.
Good point.
Well, you're
Well
also
played.
wearing a thong.
Yeah, thong panties.
Yeah, really grody one, too.
You need
Took
help.
this one off a homeless gentleman.
You need help.
I gave him $1. He gave me his panties. It was a good deal. It was an even swap. Wilson!
And you put them on?
Please close your mouth.
Okay.
I'm telling a story.
All right.
You talking to Wilson?
I am.
Wilson!
Another shark bite's being reported on South Carolina's Hilton Head Island. The victim, identified as a teenage girl, is recovering after she suffered a leg injury consistent with a shark bite on Sunday afternoon. Came less than a week after a 12-year-old girl was also bitten by a shark on Hilton Head, South Carolina Island.
You knew there was a shark up there. It's about the 5th time I've done that in the last week.
Yeah. Shut up, you old lady.
Yeah.
Wow. Shut up, you old lady.
She does look 90. And she has like an 8-year-old
Yeah,
son.
you are
It doesn't
right,
make sense. The timeline doesn't work out.
Dust it off and try again.
Oh, my.
He's
Again,
just singing Aaliyah.
you need help. You need help. You need somebody on call to just talk to you.
It's like an old Nintendo cartridge.
Yeah.
Thing's ready to go now.
You know, they never mentioned who the father is. What if the twist was
She
like
had
it was
no idea.
Quint?
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, she had no idea. She made her way through that island like a hurricane. Just spread eagle.
Oh,
They called her Trader Joe.
what? They did?
Yeah. Kept throwing out that pirate booty. You know what I mean?
Pirate's booty is one of the all-time snacks, man.
Well, that's what you said.
It's the best. I'll stand by that.
Snacks.
Oh.
That's a top 5-er.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Trader Joe's has that like Trader Joe's version of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's about 1/3 of the price of Pirate's booty.
Yeah.
But
It's not quite as good.
You got a little horny there, Corey.
A little.
That booty.
So good.
You need
Anyway,
help.
that's the news.
That was the news.
That's the news,
Was
man.
it?
Yeah.
Sauce, you'll do sports when we come back.
Yeah, try to top that, bitch.
All right, I will.
My name is Desiree, and I'm a first-generation college student.
I'm Zach. I'm undecided in my major, and I'm a catcher.
This message was sent to you.
$500 down the toilet along with your performance. You are worthless.
Get the hell off the field before you lose me any more money, you sorry
This is wrong.
I'm more than a bet.
Stop harassing college athletes over a bet. Learn more at morethanabet.org.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
It's Megan.
Are you ready for #Megan's Summer?
Megan?
Megan.
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 Megan. Would you prefer that I give you a printout that you can read at your own pace?
Megan?
Yes, it's me. What a shock, etc.
On June 27th.
She is a smoking hot warrior princess.
All right, meat sacks, let's get to work. Are you going to stand in my way?
The Bee is back.
Do you think you learned your lesson the first time?
Megan.
Megan 2.0, only in theaters June 27th, rated PG-13.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do a little sports this segment, then next segment, because we normally would do Vikings news, and we don't have any Vikings news. We'll play our little quiz game. I'm excited. Marty's here, and my main man, Boney's here. We got a cast of thousands, just like always. And it's time for sports.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Johnny Bones. That guy fell. It's over for your Minnesota Twins, who got smoked again last night. They lost 11-2 to the Mariners. The Twins have lost 4 straight. They've lost 10 of their last 11 games. What? And in their last 4 games, they've been outscored 46-16. Your Twins bonus are 37-41. Same 2 teams tonight at 640. Chris Paddock goes for your Twins.
How long are you going to talk?
Better call Mama.
That's it.
I mean, there's, it's dark. It's gotten real dark around that team right now. It's not just that they're losing. It's not just that they lost. I mean, that happens. You can lose a couple close games, and that was part of what was happening early on. But now it's just blowout after blowout after blowout. The game that hockey doesn't remember at Target Field.
Yeah.
On both sides of that, Rangers scored something like 16 runs, and the Brewers come. I mean, they're not only getting blown out; they're getting blown out at home. I think their last 7 games at Target Field have just, 5 of them have been blowouts.
That crowd last night looked pretty thin, too. That was kind of a bummer.
For them. They're watching their calories.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't there.
I want no part of that.
That's right, exactly. Bailey Ober is clearly fighting something with his hip, and they're trying to figure out some way to sort of manage it. He is kind of fallen off a cliff. Truth is that he went 7 innings, which is for a Twins pitcher these days is remarkable, but he had one really bad inning that was included some bad fielding as well and some unlucky hits. And suddenly a 0-0 game is 6-0 in the 3rd inning. And that's the way. Not only have the Twins been losing by a lot, they've been losing by a lot early. You can't even really trust when they kind of come back or get kind of close because you know that they're not facing the meat of the opposing team's bullpen when they're scoring those runs. So Yeah, it's been ugly, and they've got to figure out some way to turn it around. They've got a month until the trade deadline. Sometime around third weekend of July, they're going to probably be figuring out, are we in this or are we out of this? And right now they are still in it, but they're dropping out of it as fast as they possibly can. So, yeah.
It's going to be just fine.
We'll see. I mean, we were about this destitute. That's not the word I'm looking for.
Far back.
Depressed, I guess I'll just go with. Second or third week of April, and they ended up turning it around and getting a 14-game win streak. Like, this team can be super hot or super cold. They've got to figure out some way to turn it back on here.
Better call Mama.
The pitching is hideous.
Right now, the pitching has been brutal. I mean, their ERA in June is unfathomably bad. It's like 7, and that was the strength of the team. It was what was carrying the team even when they were bad in April and May. It was carrying the team. They were one of the top 5 rotations and pitching staffs in Major League Baseball, and now I think they've fallen to far below average just in the case of 2-3 weeks.
Okay, take it easy.
The pitching has been a real problem, and the hitting is not heating up enough to sort of offset any of it. We've just had consistently bad offense from this team. Consistently below average offense from this team. And now with the pitching also falling apart ever since Pablo Lopez got hurt, Zebby Matthews got hurt.
It isn't
and we just found out that if you want to replace any of the guys that are currently in the rotation, the number one option down in St. Paul also just got put on the IL with a forearm strain, Andrew Morris.
Interesting.
So, they don't have a lot of answers. The answers have to come from within. They have to come from the players themselves. Things have to turn around inside. They're not going to be able to change something by pulling somebody up from St. Paul or getting somebody healthy. They're going to have to figure this stuff out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's depressing. Why would you bring that up?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
thanks for stopping.
It's a journey, man. Baseball season's a journey, and this is a tough part.
Why did you bring that up?
Hogs,
wouldn't
understand.
The NBA draft is tomorrow. Your Wolves have the 17th pick, and then they have the first pick in the second round, which will be on Thursday.
Let's begin, shall we?
Why do you think they're going to trade it?
I just think they're going to try and find their way to a point guard that can score.
He's pretty good.
That is, they need another offensive threat. And I think that they tried for Durant, but when the push came to shove, I think they backed out when he didn't want to be here. So I think they're going to try and move some pieces to get a point guard that can play.
You are so stupid.
I love Mike Conley.
Wow.
Yes. That's mean.
For the record, I didn't hit that button.
Wow.
I know everybody would bet 3 months mortgage that it was me, but that wasn't me.
Pat.
What do you think, Max?
I totally agree with Saul. I think point guard is the most obvious.
So cute.
Oh, I didn't know you felt that.
What a 180.
Yeah. What a mood switch. But yeah, I think point guard is the most obvious need. Mike Conley, it seems like he's coming back, right, Marnes? It seems like he's
as far as we know, yep.
He's even said, and he's been pretty open about he's willing to take a spot on the bench and come off the bench in the secondary unit. So I think point guard is the most obvious need because they could use someone that can really just keep the offense flowing. Like we've talked about it before, and we saw it in that Oklahoma City Thunder series. The worst version of the Wolves is when the ball gets sticky and they devolve into hero ball. So I think a point guard, especially one that could get a couple buckets, because when Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle ain't hitting, they need someone that can provide some offense. And it looks like Nasri, there's a pretty decent chance he might not be here next season. So we're gonna need to find some more offense. And I think a point guard is probably the most obvious need. I don't know if it's
Kurt Bills.
Maybe it's Kurt Bills. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of college basketball this season, Pat. But I agree with Saucy that it's probably more likely that they try to package those picks into a point guard that's ready to go now.
Too early for Dillingham is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think so. But I don't want to give up on Dillingham at all because his ceiling is super duper high. If he could become a playmaker, or at least even get a little jump shot, his handles are next level.
Fight the power.
Yeah, sure.
The team to watch is the Spurs because they're going to take Dylan Harper, a point guard, tomorrow, and they traded for De'Aaron Fox. Was it last year? So that might be
deadline.
De'Aaron Fox might be a name to watch.
And Spurs have a lot of assets, and that's supposedly why they didn't try too hard about Kevin Durant, is that they're going to try to throw everything at the Bucks for Giannis.
Huh.
Who might, maybe they have a change of mind. Maybe Giannis has a change of heart looking at the East this year and how wide open it's going to be.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Tyrese Halliburton suffered a torn right Achilles in Game 7. He will be out for almost all of next season.
I had no idea.
It's like the biggest story in sports, Pat.
Yeah, Pat, why did you not? No, wrong team, Pat. Wrong team, Pat.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
Sucks.
The emotion that he must have felt in that moment of being right in the middle of a very tight Game 7. And when Halliburton went down, he knew exactly what had just happened by his reaction. And the reaction was not just the injury, but I will not finish this game as well. And it could be the greatest game he ever plays in. Who knows if he's going to make another finals, much less a Game 7 of a finals.
I told myself I wouldn't cry.
Oh, man.
You
Marnes, the New York Knicks are interviewing Minnesota Timberwolves assistant Micah Nori for their head coaching job, according to Shams.
Come on now.
Yeah, Micah for the last couple of years has been on people's radar as a really good candidate for a head coaching position.
No, Pat.
Anytime Chris Finch is sick or injured, and he was injured for a while last season in some really important playoff games after Finchie had his knee blown out by his own player.
I hit a deer.
Well, he actually hit a knee. Yes.
That was weighing heavy on your soul, brother.
And as much as I want good things for Mike Nori, he's an awesome guy and a wonderful basketball coach. I want him to stay here.
Please, please, please.
Exactly.
The Celtics made a trade. They traded what?
Why would Kessler have ever said that on the radio?
Say butt crack.
I really do.
You play that again?
Butt crack.
Like, what do him and Barrero be talking about, man?
The Lynx play tonight.
What was the Celtics bit?
Oh, they traded Drew Holiday to the Blazers for Anthony Simons and 2 second-round picks. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, you haven't played that in a while. I haven't made a lot of mistakes.
Come on now,
Captain. The 12-1 Lynx battled the 6-8 Mystics tonight at 7. The Lynx are 9.5-point favorites.
I think it's 5.5.
I heard that 9.
It was 5.5 yesterday. What changed?
Don't let that 6-8 record fool you for
Maybe
the Mystics.
somebody passed away.
They are a young and scrappy and energetic
Thank you.
team.
Play the music for yourself.
Road.
Damn. Nobody's betting on the Lynx. Again, the only game they've lost all year was the one I bet on. I was in Vegas. They were only like 3.5-point favorites. I'm like, they're going to win by more
This
than
is why I
3.5.
like to bet against you, Corey.
Oh, my God. I should just retire from sports betting.
No, keep doing it.
All right, Chris, what are we doing next?
We got a little game.
Hell yeah.
Little game, little question and answer game for y'all to play. It's going to be fun. Little quiz game.
All right.
Featuring a superstar.
My name is Desiree, and I'm a first-generation college student.
I'm Zach. I'm undecided in my major, and I'm a catcher.
This message was sent to you.
$500 down the toilet along with your performance. You are worthless.
Get the hell off the field before you lose me any more money you saw in my...
This is wrong.
I'm more than a bet.
Stop harassing college athletes over a bet. Learn more at morethanabet.org.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. Ready to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
It's Megan.
Are you ready for #Megan Summer?
Megan?
Megan.
Megan. Megan. Would you prefer that I give you a printout that you can read at your own pace?
Megan?
Yes, it's me. What a shock, etc.
On June 27th.
She is a smoking hot warrior princess.
All right, meat sacks, let's get to work. Are you going to stand in my way?
The bee is back.
You think you learned your lesson the first time? Megan.
Megan 2.0, only in theaters June 27th, rated PG-13.
Hey, everybody. So when you get asked, what is Odoo, what comes to mind? Well, I'll tell you, Odoo is a bit of everything. Odoo is a suite of business management software that some people say is like fertilizer because of the way it promotes growth. But, some people also say that Odoo is like a magic beanstalk because it grows with your company and is also magically affordable.
Oh, but then again, you could look at Odoo in terms of how its individual software programs are a lot like building blocks. Whatever your business needs, manufacturing, accounting, HR programs, you can build a custom software suite that's perfect for your company. So what is Odoo? Well, Odoo is a bit of everything. Odoo is a fertilizer, magic beanstalk, building blocks for business. Yeah, that's it.
Which means that Odoo is exactly what every business needs. Learn more and sign up now at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
Vikings news normally sits right here at 7:40. But we are outside of football season right now, and there's not much going on in Vikings news. So instead, we're going to play a little game. Little bitty game.
And Chris?
Yes, sir.
We should note that we are live.
Oh, we are high.
KFAN.com/live.
We're going early. Early. Yeah, we're going early.
The power hour came early this morning.
That's right. I asked questions, 10 of them, of the lovely and talented actress Emma Stone. You guys might remember her.
When did you talk to her?
Yesterday afternoon. Just
She's
hanging
lovely.
around. I gave her a call.
Very talented.
Happened to get her phone number.
Oh.
I was running around with Lionel Messi, and I asked him if he had anybody.
Happy birthday to Messi.
He said he had Emma Stone's phone number. I said, should I call Emma Stone? He goes, let's call. But he said, I think she's on a date with Amber Rose Revna.
Yep. Happy birthday, Amber.
Yeah. And so I called, and they were together. And I said, can I ask you 10 questions? She said, yeah. In case you don't know who she is, received her first Oscar nomination for the Birdman in 2014. Won her first Best Actress Oscar in 2016 for La La Land, a dynamite movie. Won her second Best Actress Oscar for Poor Things in 2023.
Such a strange movie.
So great.
It's a great
she's
movie.
fantastic in that.
So good. She's Emma Stone. I have 10 questions. I'm going to give you 3 options. I'm going to ask you the question, and you got to tell me what you think the answer was. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, keep track. Here we go. What was Emma Stone's first real job outside of acting? Did she A, deliver flowers? B, was she a hostess, I should say, at P.F. Chang's? Or C, did she bake dog treats?
Oh.
Did she deliver flowers? Was she a hostess at P.F. Chang's? Or did she bake dog treats? Emma Stone. Marzi?
Are we writing these down or verbally telling you as we go?
You can. I'd do both if I were you. But I mean,
get papered.
I'm so sorry that I didn't have that for you. I
got it.
I'm locked in.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the super original job baking dog treats.
Dog treats for Marnes. Okay. Bonesy?
Definitely a hostess. P.F. Chang's.
Okay. Corey?
Yeah, that's kind of a cliche Hollywood thing, right? You're either a waiter or waitress or work at a restaurant. But the specificness of P.F. Chang's is why I'm going with that.
Oh.
Okay. Mitsas?
I'm going with baked dog treats.
Oh, we had 2 of them there. Okay. Let's go back to Zacco.
Hostess with the mostest.
Oh, Zacco goes that. And lastly, we go to Maxo.
Baked dog treats would be my dog sitting name if I started a company after watching Bonus's dog. But I'm of the same mind as Corey. The specificity of P.F. Chang's. I'm going with that.
Okay. Emma Stone, lovely Emma Stone. What was your first job?
I baked dog treats at a dog bakery.
There you go.
She baked dog treats.
That's right. So that went to point to Marnsey and Mitsasi.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
Question number 2.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Speaking of dogs, what was your first doggie's name? Emma, was it Norman, Lionel, or Rose? Marnsey, was it Norman, Lionel, or Rose?
It feels like, obviously, it was Norman.
She says Norman. Bonesy?
Well, I'm going to go with Lionel.
He goes Lionel. Core?
Feels like an old-timing.
So, Lionel Messi, you just said it was his birthday.
Yeah,
and another one was Amber Rose, whatever her name was. So my guess is you got Lionel and Rose from the birthday, so I'm going to say it's Norman.
Okay, he goes Norman.
That's good logic.
I mean,
That's good. Meat sauce Volleyball?
we just went through their birthdays.
I will also go Norman.
We go Norman.
Yeah, I think
we go Maxo.
I think I cracked the code here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't feel great about my answer now because Core just broke it down so elegantly. But Rose is the name of one of my favorite Golden Girls and one of my favorite toys. So I'll go with Rose.
I love that.
Boys.
Your mic's on.
Oh, I think you don't know what he's saying. Zach?
Yeah.
Sorry. I already locked in Lionel, but I think Corey just cracked the case.
Emma, what was your first doggy's name?
Norman.
Of course.
Yeah.
Corey got the point.
All right.
Marty got the point. And Meat Sauce got the point. Right?
Yep.
There you go. So it's 2-2 for Sauce and Marty. Corey got 1. Number 3. What is your favorite thing to wear? Emma Stone, is it a sundress, jeans, or sunglasses? Favorite thing to wear? Sundress?
All right, it's Gene
Jeans?
Smart's birthday, so you put...
Sunglasses.
No, I'm just kidding.
Marty, is it sundress, jeans, or sunglasses? Emma Stone, everybody.
It should be sunglasses because ain't no gal be like, my favorite thing to wear is jeans that are too tight or a sundress that I can't sprawl in. So
Was there
sunglasses.
a British accent there for 3 seconds? What
I
was
was trying
that?
to be like snooty.
Oh,
like,
snooty.
Your favorite thing to wear should be joggers.
I like sprawling.
She's
So,
a down
I'll
to
say
earth.
sunglasses.
She's a down to earth girl. She's jeans.
Boney says jeans. Core?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. Jeans.
Maxo?
I can't resist the sundress season. I'm gonna go with sundress.
Zeko?
Shotty got them apple bottom jeans.
Your mic's on.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Shoddy.
Shotty? Shotty, what is your favorite thing to wear?
Jeans.
Oh! Corey with the
lying.
point.
God, you asked her some
Boney
great
with the point.
questions.
Thank you.
Hawk.
Well, we got to know each other a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. Saucy got the point. And Zeko get the point, too. So look at that. Sauce leads with 3 right now. Look at you, Sauso.
Thank you.
Number 4.
Can we not?
I'd rather
Number 4, Emma Stone. What's the priciest thing you've splurged on? Is it your apartment, your racing bicycle, or a pair of Julie Andrews' shoes from The Sound of Music? Did she get her priciest splurge? Was it her apartment, her racing bicycle, or Julie Andrews' shoes from The Sound of Music? What do you think, Marzi?
I think those shoes are too expensive, and she ain't got time to race a bike. So I'll say apartment.
Okay. Bonesy?
Those California real estate prices are hell. It's got to be the apartment.
Court?
Yeah, that's the most generic of the 3, but that seems like that's the right answer. So I'm going to fall for the trap and say apartment as well.
Saucy?
I will say shoes.
Maxo?
They see her rolling, they hating. I'm going to say she's riding dirty on that racing bicycle.
Okay. And Zeko?
I'm going to go with the apartment, Hawk.
Okay. Emma Stone, what was your priciest splurge?
My apartment.
Her apartment. Wow, look at that. So that went to
at all.
That went to Marzi. Mm-hmm. That went to Boney.
Yep.
That went to Corey Cove, and that went to Zeko.
Hey, Hawk.
Yes, sir.
Did you ask for permission to record this phone call?
No, I did not. I should have. You're right. I didn't think about it. It's a pretty good phone line, though, don't you think?
Really good.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful.
Also, not surprising that you asked her what her favorite thing to wear is.
Yeah.
I tried to get to know her.
That's kind of you.
Emma Stone, Oscar winner, pretty girl, nude a lot in that one movie.
Poor things.
Yeah, poor things.
What a weird ass movie that was.
So good.
Unlike
not
anything
seen
I've
it.
ever seen. It's
Amazing.
so strange.
Very singular.
Not for everyone.
Emma, do you play any musical instruments? Does she play no musical instruments? Does she play guitar or does she play drums? No musical instruments at all. The guitar or the drums. Margie?
Emma Stone seems like an interesting person, so I'm going to say drums.
Bonesy?
I was going to say drums too.
Core?
I'd be a little surprised if it was no musical instruments based on how musically inclined she seemed in La La Land. Right? If you can carry a tune, you can probably play an instrument. I'm going to say guitar.
Saucy?
I'm going to say no.
Maxo?
I'm going to say the guitar. Maybe she learned it for La La Land.
And Zacho?
Yeah, let's go with guitar.
Emma Stone, lovely lady, pretty girl. You play any musical instruments?
No.
Oh.
None. Saucy gets the point.
No. It sounds like she's running away from you.
No.
She's fed up with the conversation at that point.
Yeah, she was ready to hang out. Time for 5 more. Emma Stone, what are 2 things you always travel with? Does she always travel with her doggy and her sleep noise machine? A book and water? Or a pillow and her battery pack?
Hey.
Dog and sleep noise machine, book and water, pillow and battery pack. 2 things she always travels with, Marnie.
Let's go dog and sleep noise machine.
Okay.
Definitely not the dog.
Oh, okay.
Wow, bonus.
Thanks.
Oh,
Jesus.
For sure.
wow. Your publicist?
Feels like she's obsessive about her phone, so I'm going to go with the battery pack one. Was that C? I think.
It wasn't for the
right.
phone.
Corey?
I'm going to say she stays well hydrated and say book and water.
Saucy?
I'll say book and water as well.
Maxo?
So I think this is like a trick question. It's DAWG. She never travels without her friend, her best friend, and then her sleep noise machine. So I'm going with that.
Zacho?
I'm going to say pillow and battery pack.
Oh, we're spread out everywhere. Lovely. Emma, what are 2 things you always travel with?
A book and water.
Oh, Corey and Sauce both the point, and Sauce still has the lead. 1 point over Corey. We go into number 7 now. What is your favorite thing to eat, Emma Stone? Is it French fries, lemon meringue pie, or puppy chow?
God, lemon
Is
meringue
it
pie whales.
French fries, lemon meringue pie, or puppy chow, Marnsey?
There's a lot of dog-themed questions and answers in this quiz.
Thank you.
I will go French fries.
French fries?
Yeah.
Bonesy?
She's very straightforward. French fries.
Core?
She likes her carbs.
I'm going to fall for puppy chow.
Saucy?
I'll say pie.
Maxo?
I was going to go with the pie as well.
And Zacho?
Not much of a pie guy. I'm going to go with French fries.
The whole town knows.
Emma Stone, what's your favorite thing to eat?
French fries.
Yeah.
All right.
What's up, Emma?
There you go. That's
the
what's
right
up. So
answer.
Marnie gets the point, as does Zacho and Bonesy.
Bonesy.
It's still a 5-4-4-3-3 game. I don't believe you got one right, Max.
No, I don't know Emma. I don't know Emma at all.
Number 8. Emma Stone. What is your spirit animal? A meerkat, a dragon, or a wolf? What is your spirit animal? A meerkat, a dragon, or a wolf? Marcy?
I think she was a Game of Thrones fan. I will go with dragon.
Bonzi?
I think she was a Game of Thrones fan. I'm going to go with meerkat.
Like
Corey, go.
I feel like Emma Stone would pick a real animal. I don't think she would go complete mythical creature here. And I think she'd be a little self-deprecating, so I think meerkat fits her personality.
Saucy?
I'm going to say a dragon.
Maxo?
I'm going to say Emma Stone's a huge Ricky Rubio fan, and her spirit animal is a wolf.
Ooh. And Zacho?
I'm going to go with Timon, meerkat.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't.
Not
oh, yeah.
Pumbaa.
Oh, Emma, what is your spirit animal?
Dragon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Meat Sauce takes a
that makes
bigger
no sense.
lead. Marnie gets the point as well and runs into second place. 6-5-4 Sauce, Marnie, Corey as we head into question number 9. Emma, what is your favorite superhero? Is it Spider-Man? Is it Wonder Woman or is it Batman? Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, Batman, Marzi.
She seems like a feminist. We'll go with Wonder Woman.
Bonzi?
I mean, she starred in Spider-Man. She's going to say Spider-Man.
Corey?
That was my logic as well. I'm going Spider-Man.
Same.
Oh.
I'd like to change my answer.
Maxo?
Yep, she's Mary Jane. She's got to go with Spidey.
And Zyko?
How could you not love Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man?
Mike's on.
Okay. Emma, what is your favorite superhero?
It's still Spider-Man, Petra.
My name's not Petra, but thank you. Thank you very much.
Is that how you got through to her?
Yep, that's right.
That's kind of you.
So
You
everybody
posed
got
as somebody
it,
else?
but Marnie, is that right?
Yeah, yep, that's it. I didn't know she was in the Spider-Man.
Well,
I
there
didn't
you
see
go.
that version.
Last one.
I saw Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, she was great.
That one.
When he's hanging
She was
upside
gone.
down.
She was awesome.
It was real cold in the rain.
Mike's Hawk.
Sauce already won, but we're going for it anyway. Way to go, Sauce. You won the Emma Stone game. Last question. Here we go. Emma Stone. What is your favorite sport? Is it soccer? Is it dodgeball? Is it basketball?
Dodgeball.
Emma Stone, what is your favorite sport? Soccer, dodgeball, basketball? Marnes, what'd she say?
She's a huge Wolves fan. Basketball.
Is that right? Okay. Bonzi?
We'll go soccer.
Core?
I'm going dodgeball.
Susser?
I'll go basketball.
Maxo?
She's a big practitioner of dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. I'm going to say dodgeball.
Good memory.
Hilarious.
And Zacko?
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
There you go.
Last one, Emma Stone. Thank you for your time. It's great talking to you. I'm sorry I'll never call you again. What is your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Basketball it is. Meat Sauce dominates the Emma Stone game. Congratulations.
Thanks, Daddy.
And thank you to our friends at, I believe it was Variety Magazine,
Oh.
who helped hook up that interview.
You love that
I figured
magazine.
she'd be a little more eclectic. A couple times
Yeah.
she just went mainstream with her
Yeah.
answers.
Yeah, that's okay.
I thought she'd be a little bit more obscure.
She's just like us.
She's just like the rest of us.
Yep.
Just
That's the
way
thrill
more
of the game.
talented.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get.
That's right.
She's great.
That was
Yeah,
a great
she is
question
great.
and a great game, and you did a great job, Sauce.
Thanks, Daddy.
Thank you, Vogue Magazine.
You said variety.
I know, but I was wrong.
Thank you, Cosmopolitan.
It was a collab.
Thank you for helping me hook up finally with Emma Stone.
Whoa.
Your
Good for
mic's on.
you.
Yeah, she didn't enjoy it.
Shout out to Petra.
Yeah, and Petra.
Fan 5 in a second. Headlines later. This is the Power 2 Morning Show on the Fan.
My name is Desiree, and I'm a first-generation college student.
I'm Zach. I'm undecided in my major, and I'm a catcher.
This message was sent to you.
$500 down the toilet along with your performance. You are worthless.
Get the hell off the field before you lose me any more money you saw in
This is wrong.
I'm more than a bet.
Stop harassing college athletes over a bet. Learn more at morethanabet.org.
You have a long list of things to deal with. Check dry eye symptoms off with Refresh Relieva PF Extra Lubricant Eye Drops, offering an advanced formula to soothe and hydrate your dry eyes. Refresh Relieva PF Extra includes moisture-locking technology that prevents further irritation and gives you lasting relief. You deserve relief from your dry eye symptoms, and your eyes deserve extra. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop section at all major retailers. FSA and HSA eligible.
Are you still quoting 30-year-old movies? Have you said cool beans in the past 90 days? Do you think Discover isn't widely accepted? If this sounds like you, you're stuck in the past. Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. And every time you make a purchase with your card, you automatically earn cash back. Welcome to the now. It pays to Discover. Learn more at discover.com/creditcard, based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Okay, have you heard about this? Last year, Degree changed the formula for their Cool Rush deodorant. Their fans rebelled and wanted the old scent back. And Degree listened. That doesn't happen often.
They admitted that they effed up and are bringing the original Cool Rush scent back. And it's exactly how you remember it. Cool, crisp, and fresh. There's a reason it's the #1 men's antiperspirant and is back in Walmart, Target, and other stores for under $4.
So try it and see what the fuss is about. Head to your local stores to try the OG Cool Rush for yourself.